Hi there, I'm Lori McCammon, and I am the regional coordinator of Gather the Women. And Gather the Women is an organization that is international now, and it's an all-volunteer organization that supports women's circles. So it's really a cool group of women from all over the world. I've had a chance to meet so many of them at the annual gathering. And so I just wanted to talk to you today about the possibilities of either starting a women's circle, or if you already have one, to connect it to this incredible network of very amazing, empowered, just amazing women that I've had the opportunity to meet through Gather the Women. So I just kind of wanted to, for those of you new to Circle, I kind of wanted to answer some very basic questions about what is a women's circle and how is it different from other kinds of women's groups that are out there. Well, first of all, I feel that the purpose of a women's circle is really to ground in your own essence self, your own authenticity, to be able to hear yourself, to create space for yourself, to hear that inner voice that wants to guide you. And when you gather with other women who feel the same way, who also want that, and you want to help provide that for other women, a space, a safe space to explore what wants to emerge kind of from your essence, to be done, to be said, to be explored, to be learned. So that's a very, very different kind of conversation, as you can imagine, than just shooting the breeze and kind of the surface kinds of things that happen. So also, a women's circle doesn't necessarily have any project that they have to do together. It's really just about coming together, providing that space of support, and then going out into your life and living your life, and then coming back and reflecting again. So it almost has this wonderful kind of rhythm to it, out and in. You go out into the world and you come back into your women's circle and you get reinforced and renewed and nourished with all this love and support, and then you go back out and you live your life again and you reflect. You come back, you have a chance to reflect. What happened this month? What did I do? What were my challenges? What's on my mind? What are the good things that have happened that I'm really grateful for? So just having an opportunity in this really busy world, that's all about, a lot of fear-based things, a lot of have-tos and musts and shoulds. And, a women's circle is just a place to come and relax into this very loving space of just being who you are. And of course, a lot of circles like to introduce music and maybe some little ceremonies like calling in the directions. Some of them will do smudging, play crystal bowls. I mean, there's a number of things that the women in the group, if they want to explore some different ways of really getting that grounding feeling and really being able to access their heart wisdom. So this is a very nurturing space that women are creating when they create a women's circle with one another. And I've also been asked before about what kind of women are called to a women's circle. And I think there's a huge wide diversity of women. We're not talking any one kind of religion or background or ethnicity. It really is open to any kind of woman who just wants to hear her own authentic voice and support other women in that way. So, each circle is different, and it will be different depending on what women feel called to that circle. And that's all okay. That's all part of this process. And we do trust it. We trust who shows up. We trust who decides to leave if they're not comfortable, because the circle will find its own sort of, I like to call it vibration, but find its own sort of groove, and that will support the majority of the members. And then it goes from there and it deepens. It really is such a force for personal clarity, personal transformation, for taking risks, and for pushing yourself to really live your purpose. And it's nothing that we need an expert or books for, or anything like that. It's really, truly, we find in Circle, this is something we can do ourselves with the support of one another, with this unconditional support of our sisters in Circle. We are bolstered, we are nourished to then push ourselves to really live our dreams and to take chances and risks and to allow ourselves to be vulnerable, because when we push out of any of our old patterns and limitations, you feel very vulnerable. And I know this personally because I recently wrote a book, and it was my first book that, to have published or anything. And it really, I don't know if it would have happened without the support of my Circle sisters and the whole process, the internal process that was encouraged through my circles that I'm part of. So this is why it's so important to me to support you if you feel called in some way to start a circle for yourself, for the world, and knowing that you can trust that calling that you have, and know that there's so many other women out there that you're not even aware of, that could be incredible supports to you in your life and incredible inspirations, because it's really all about trusting yourself, learning to trust yourself. And part of learning to trust yourself is witnessing other women taking those leaps of faith, going for their dreams, and being so supportive of one another when there's a setback or a fall. There's never any kind of judgment. It's always, we're here for you, we believe in you, we know you're learning some tough things right now, but we know you're going to find your path. You're on your path, and just commit to it. So it's just a really amazing, amazing thing, and it's so organic how it happens. It all comes from just calling the circle. So the thing I'm excited about is that this Gather the Women organization is a wonderful organization with lots of free resources. So there's never a need to kind of go it alone or try to figure it out from scratch. And all the resources are there: how to structure your circle, some different activities you can do in circle, different topics you can discuss in circle, how to recruit to your circle. There's lots of great new resources for that as well. So I welcome you to join me on this upcoming Zoom call, which only requires that you click on this little link and you give it permission to open up. And I'm on Zoom right now, so this is how it's going to look. But I'll get to see you. You get to see me just like this, and you can ask your questions. You can ask for support. We can just meet each other and see how that works. And so that's it. You're invited, and I hope you join me. I look forward to meeting you on Zoom and hopefully afterwards too. All right, take care. Thanks. Bye.